everyone. Welcome to our Yoga Sculpt class today. Today we're going to get into our side bodies. I love working the side body. I think it's a very underrated movement in a yoga practice. So we're going to work on strengthening into the side bodies and into like the whole side body, all those muscles that are involved with that. I'm going to use the 1.5 kilo weight. I invite you to join me, and if you don't have them, it doesn't matter. Just get your body moving and feeling great. There is a playlist in the comments if you want to have some music to vibe along to. And today we're going to start at the top of your mat. So just come to standing at the top of the mat. I like to start with my feet hip distance, but you can also start with them together. Choose your journey. Let's just take a couple of shoulder rolls, maybe wiggle your head, just moving any kind of bleh stuff that's there that you don't need, any movements that feel good there. And then just come into stillness. Maybe close down the eyes or let them glaze over. Draw your awareness in and then press down through your feet. Press the big toe down, little toe down, inner and outer heel. And then I want you to kind of screw your heel bone down and shift your weight over your heel bone. So we're moving into that study of ourselves as we meet ourselves on our mat today. Feel your kneecaps lifting, your glutes lifting, your belly pulling in and up through the central column. And then just meet your breath here in your body today. Just meet the inhale, meet the exhale. We're going to keep that breath flowing. We're going to use that breath as an anchor through our practice. We're going to bring our hands to prayer, and I invite you to set in a personal intention for your time on your mat here today. And then perhaps a devotion, a bhakti to offer up this practice to someone else so that our actions are in service of all beings. As you inhale, bring the hands all the way up overhead. Left hand's going to grab right wrist. Inhale, squeeze in and up, and then take a side bend over to the left side. Push down through your right foot, breathe in. Exhale, push your palms a little bit further away. Just stay for one more breath here. Inhale, pull into the waist, exhale. Good, come all the way up. Right hand's going to grab left wrist. Inhale, up, and then side bend over to the right side. Push down through the left heel, squeeze into the waist, and then send the head a little bit further away from your armpit. Good, inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, fold all the way down to your toes, maybe soft bend in your legs. Hands stations at the top of the mat, halfway lift. Take your right foot and bring it behind your left foot. Maybe you're going to keep a little bend into your front leg and then reach your right hand across on the diagonal, and you're just kind of like opening through that right side body. Adjust the hands a little bit just to get into that right side body. Maybe wiggle your head a little bit and just feel what's there. Just kind of opening to the side. Bring your hands back onto your shoulders. Now bring your right toe to touch your left toe and then just drape over your legs here. Now maybe your head is shaking a little bit. Maybe you put a little bend in your legs. Maybe you put a block under your hands. And just notice what's here. Just folding in. Now remember, we're just warming up, so it's okay if there's kind of uncomfortable sensations. Right foot under your hip, find a little halfway lift, maybe the legs bend. Bring the left foot behind and then walk your hands over to the diagonal and just kind of play around with that. Maybe you bend one leg, maybe you bend both legs, and you're just opening into that left side. Nice big deep breath into the left side and exhale out. Let go of this idea that you're supposed to be free of sensation. You're here to create balance in your sensations. So hands go to the top of the mat, left toes, little toes are going to touch. Reach your chest forward and then exhale, fold over your legs. And maybe wiggle a little bit here. Maybe stillness feels good for you today. Just find your journey as you just fold here. Nice. Both feet underneath your hips are together. You can choose a little halfway lift. We're going to step into our first high plank. One foot back, other foot back. Arriving into that high plank. Just hold the high plank for a moment. Find length through the sides of the waist. Lower down your knees, your chin, your chest. Bring it forward into a cobra. Pull the elbows back. Just stay here for a moment, looking down the cheekbones. Plug the toenails into the mat. Maybe hover your arms off for a moment. Just getting the back body opening. Good, hands go down, press it up, press it back, and into your first downward facing dog. Maybe pad through the legs a little bit. Maybe wiggle your butt a little bit. We're going to come to the tops of your toes. You're going to swing both of your heels to the right side. Bend your right leg, push your left heel down, and then open through that left side body.
And just breathe into whatever's there. Nice big deep inhale and exhale. Bring that up and around to the other side. So swing your heels to the left. Left foot goes down, right leg bends. And then open through the right side. Let your head be heavy. Good, come back to center. Both heels press down. Lengthen through the sides of the waist. We're just going to take a couple of spinal waves here. So tuck your toes, bone by bone, curling forward, raveling forward, all the way to that high plank. Hover your knees off the mat, stick your butt up and back, and into that downward facing dog. Reach to the sides of the waist, in and out. Again, touch your toes, chin into your chest. Head's going to be the last thing to arrive. Just take your time. Everybody always kind of like pushes through this really fast, but actually, when we go slow, it's way much nicer. It gets everything working a little bit better. We undulate, we release, and we strengthen at the same time. So one more time like that. So tops of your toes, just bone by bone, uncurling through the spine. Hover the knees off the mat, send your butt up and back, and into that downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, pull the gaze in, find that length through the sides of the waist, hip creases press back. Inhale, exhale. Tuck your toes, bend your legs all the way up to the front of the mat, however you want to get there. Halfway lift, open across your chest, and then exhale, fold, maybe bend the legs. Flat back to stand all the way up, reaching in and up. Left hand grabs right wrist, take that side bend, one breath this time. Inhale, press down, squeeze the butt. Right hand, left wrist, side bend to the other side. Inhale up, exhale, fold all the way down, maybe bend the legs. Halfway lift to lengthen through your spine. Step, maybe jump, take the vinyasa of your choice, maybe lower down again. Maybe come to your upward facing dog, maybe to cobra, and then into your downward facing dog. Nice big deep breath in, exhale out. Tuck to your toes, find yourself back at the front. Halfway lift, reach it forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up as you stand up. Left hand, right wrist, side bend. Inhale up to the other side. Arms are strong by the ears. Inhale up. Exhale, dive all the way down and in. Halfway lift to lengthen through the sides of the waist. Find that journey through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, full chaturanga, maybe cobra, maybe an upward facing dog, maybe a modified up dog, and press it back. Gaze to the belly for that downward dog. One breath in, one big breath out. Tops of your toes, journey back to the front, halfway lift, reach your heart space forward. Exhale, fold. Same thing, standing up, squeezing at the waist, side bend to the left, maybe see if there's more space to go into. Inhale up to the right, press the arms away. Inhale all the way up, gaze up. Exhale, fold, gaze in. Reaching forward, halfway lift. Find that journey through your vinyasa. Open across the collarbones for your back bend of choice. Gaze to the belly for that downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Let's stay here a couple more breaths this time. Press the thigh bones back, breathe in. Exhale, breathe it out. Inhale. Exhale. Press the breath through your body. Use that breath to anchor your awareness here. Lift your right leg a little bit or a lot. It's completely up to you. Step it to the front of the mat and lower down your back knee. Inhale, bring your hands up. Right hand's going to grab left wrist. Squeeze the arms by the ears. Take a side bend. Really think of squeezing your left butt cheek forward. Push your left armpit high. Squeeze the biceps by your ears. Inhale, exhale. Bring your hands to a prayer. Shift your weight back, half splits. You can float the arms or tap them down. Find a long line through the sides of the waist though. 3. We're going to bring this into a crescent lunge in 2. Swing it forward, come up into that crescent lunge. Scissor the inner thighs, maybe adjust the front foot if you need to. You're going to bend your back leg, same thing, grab the wrist, and then take that side bend here. So push the left armpit up to the sky, curl the pubic bone forward. Press into your big toe for 3. Inhale, exhale for 2. We're going to bring this up and around into warrior 2. So you can lift up through the crescent lunge, open around to warrior 2, maybe adjust your front foot. Come into reverse warrior, keep that bend into your front leg, and swing that all the way forward into your side angle.
So we're getting that opening through the side body, opening your right side body, bringing it forward, opening the left side body. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, keep your arms off the body so that you're not using your arms as like a leverage. And that way you've got to use your body, your muscles, your joints a little bit more. Good, let's do 3 more here. Just opening. Make sure your front knee doesn't drop in. Keep it moving towards your little toe. Good, and all the way forward. Come up into that warrior 2 position. Stretch your front leg. Come into triangle, hand to the shin or to the ground, whatever is available. And then I want you to bring your left arm forward by your ear. Squeeze your right shoulder blade in, open across your chest. See if you can look towards the crease of your arm. Now I want you to find this beautiful, beautiful long line through the sides of your waist. So if you need to come up higher to find a long line through your spine, I want you to take that action. We've got 3. Squeeze the legs together. For 2. And for 1. Look down, both hands come down around your front foot. We're going to step into a plank position. Have your weights kind of handy. So finding a plank position. Left hand under your nose. And then I want you to bend your legs like you're going to tabletop. Push your feet towards the right side. Stack your feet. So you're in this bent-legged position. Bring your hand up towards the sky. Now bring your arm all the way forward by your ear. Then I want you to round here. So your feet are still bent. Then I want you to get your top foot onto the ground. So both feet are on the ground. Draw your belly button in. You've got this rounded position. Spin your heart upwards. Now maybe you stay here, or maybe you start to stretch the legs away. But I want you to find this kind of like rainbow shape in your upper body. For 3, belly in. For 2, push down through your right toes. For 1, good. Come back to that bent leg position, that kind of bent leg side plank. Lower down your bum, come down onto your elbow. Weight comes to your hip. We're gonna just push up and down. So we're just pushing up and down. Up and down. Keep going, just like that. So we're coming into deep core, also into the glutes and into the shoulder stabilization. Up and down. Try not to sink into your left shoulder as you lower down. So you keep lifting out of it. 6 more. For 6. And 5. Squeeze your bum. For 4. And 3. There's a real kind of opening through the left side, then a contracting. For 2. Good. And 1. Same thing, but with the leg. Up and down. Up and down. So if you want to make it harder, you're going to keep the right leg lifted. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you're going to drop the leg in between the up and the down. We got 5 more. In 5. 4. Good. And 3. 2. Hold the leg up. Hold the leg up. Hold it up. Lower it down and up. Down and up. You should start to feel that whole left side body. My left butt is firing, my left outer hip, my left shoulder. Good, we've got 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it. You want to hold this. Squeeze your left butt, reach it up, open across your chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring that down. Whoo. Come around, press that back and find your downward facing dog. Maybe pad your legs a little bit here, maybe drop something you don't need to hold on to, maybe anchor into your breath. Okay, your left leg is going to step to the front of the mat, lower down your right knee, and then bring your arms up overhead. Grab for your right wrist, press the pubic bone forward and up, and then find that side bend. So this is not about kind of splitting the legs forward here. I'd rather you're more in a 90-degree shape and just really getting into that side body. Breathe in, breathe out, see whatever's there. Find a little lift through the roof of your mouth. Bring your hands to prayer. Find that half split. Maybe hand on the ground. Maybe hands back. Maybe the front leg is slightly back. But instead of finding a rounding spine, find this beautiful long line through the sides of the waist. Breathe in And breathe out. We're going to come into that crescent lunge, tuck your back toe, lift your arms up. Adjust your feet if you need to. Then I want you to bend your back leg, scoop the belly forward, left hand grabs right wrist, and then we take that side bend to the left. Push your armpit up off of your waist, squeeze your biceps by your ears. Feel that breath into your right lung. And then we're going to bring this into a warrior two. So lifting up, opening around, adjust your front foot so it's in line with your back arch. Breathe in, exhale, land. Reverse warrior. Keep the bend in the front leg as you lean back. And then sweep all the way forward to that side angle. So we're opening from side to side. And if you want to make it a little bit more activated, keep your arms off your body. So they're just sweeping in front, sweeping in front. Otherwise, we tend to use the arms as kind of like a clutch. And then that gets us to sit into our joints instead of kind of activating around them. Good. Inhaling up. Exhaling forward. Let's do 3 more. For 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Come into that warrior two. Stretch your front leg. Reach forward. Maybe the hand just goes to your leg. Maybe it goes all the way down. Bring your right arm all the way forward by your ear. And then spin your chest up. And I want you to think about lengthening, lengthening, lengthening through the sides of the waist. And so if you need to come up higher, I want you to come up higher and find that beautiful extension out through the sides of your waist. Look up towards the inner elbow. 3, 2, 1. Good. Both hands come down around your front foot. Find that high plank. And then from your high plank, lower down your knees and then swing your feet to the right side and come down onto your right elbow. I'm just going to turn around to face you. So we're here on this side. So weight is on the top hip, the top thigh. We're just going to lift up and down. Lifting up and then down. There's almost like a little kind of, you really spread the ribs and then contract. So you're spreading and opening that oblique and then contracting and lifting it. So kind of lunge a little bit and then open. It's like a little slinky, 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 and then like, oh no, got to engage. Slinky, slinky, slinky. Oh no, got to engage. 6 more. 6. Navel's pulled in and the glutes are squeezed. 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Lift it up with the leg now. So we lower down and then we're going to lift that leg. Lower it down and lift the leg. So if you're wanting to make it extra challenging, you're going to keep the left leg lifted. Otherwise, as you lower down, the leg is going to lower down. And it's completely up to you. You just take the journey that feels good for you here today. Remember that we're just here turning up, connecting our breath through the body and doing the best with what we have available as we meet the moment. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. Good. Hold it up. Now lower down the leg and lift the leg. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. And as always, as we lift that leg, think about turning your knees slightly down. Oh, hello, right side. 5. And 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold it up. Hold it here. Hold it. Just hold it all. Squeeze your butt. Push down through the elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lower that down. I missed our side plank, so we're going to do it now. So come to that plank position. Find that plank position and then turning around. Bend both of your feet so your left toes are going to go onto the ground. The left arm goes forward. Find that rounded position and then open through that rounded side. And then maybe start to stretch your legs here. Maybe keep them bent. Good. Find that beautiful round. That should feel pretty good in the body. Here at this point, as you're doing that second side, just opening through that left side. 3, 2, 1. Good. Find your downward facing dog. Take a vinyasa or just lift it up and back. Breathe in, breathe out. Send the sit bones a little bit higher. Press the hands a little bit further down. 1 more breath.
Tops of your toes, journey to the front of the mat, bringing your weights with you. And then soft bend in the legs. Let's do it bone by bone, standing all the way up. Good. Okay, so we're going to do kind of like something slightly different with the arms and the body. So I want you to bring your left leg behind you, like we're going into a curtsy squat. Arms are going to reach across on a diagonal, and then they're going to come through the body, squat down, and twist across. So I'll show you from the front. So we're going up, and then twisting down. So up and across, and then across the body and down, okay? You got this, and that's our journey here to start with before we add on to that. Inhale up, exhale down. So we're just working across the body, diagonally with the arms, getting that curtsy squat. Standing up nice and tall. 10 more. 10. Navel in the whole time. Really feel my right obliques. I've been working them a lot recently, so I don't know if they're just fatigued from previous classes. 3 more. 3, 2, good, and 1. Just a little pulse here. Just pulse it back. A little pulse. Navel in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Find one-legged Tadasana. Find a point of focus. Hands are next to the ears. So we're going to find a side body. So you're going to dip down to the right side and then stand back up. Maybe go slow with this. You're going to have to really focus. Maybe put a micro bend into the right leg. If it's too much with the weights, I want you to drop the weights. And you might notice that you don't go as far as your flexion can normally take you. That is okay. Find that balance. When you fall, come back into it. 5 more. 5, 4, squeeze your left knee into your chest, belly in. 3, elbows wide. And 2. And 1. Good. Step it all the way back. Find that crescent lunge. Same as we did earlier. So you're going to reach the arms over and bring them to prayer. So like we did in that stretch, now we're doing it with the weights coming in and out of it. Find a point of focus to help you balance. Squeeze your thighs in towards each other. And if you're still wobbly, maybe take your feet a little bit wider. Good, 10 more. 10. There's a bend in the back leg. 7, 6, maybe feel that left body working for you. 5 and 4, 3. We're going to find a goddess squat in 2, in 1. Hands to prayer. Turn to the long edge of your mat. Adjust your feet. I'm going to turn around to face you. Now, side and side. So like we did in that reverse warrior to side angle, same thing, but just with the legs in that goddess squat. Sit down low, squeeze the bum, and knees are over the second toes as we punch the arms from side to side, and the arms stay off your body. Let's do 10 and 9. I can feel my legs. 7, 8 rather. 7. Navel in. 6, 5, 4. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Little pulse. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Hold my legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Nice big star shape. Exhale. Give that a little fold. Inhale, little halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Little halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Turn the toes to the front of the mat. Step to the front of the mat. If you want to take a vinyasa, you absolutely can. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Soft bending the legs, bone by bone. Use your core, use your glutes to stand all the way up. Okay, second side. So, right leg goes behind you this time. We're gonna reach up, there's a soft bend in the left leg, reach over to the right diagonal, across the body, and it's like you're trying to give the weights to your back foot. So I'll do it one more time slow. So reaching up, and then slicing that across. I like to inhale as I stand up, exhale as you lean it back. I haven't mentioned it, but I normally always mention it. Remember, you can drop the weights at any point. You can go at a slower pace at any point. You can take a breath and you can come back at any point. Maybe that was the permission you needed here at this point. 8 more. Navel's pulled in the whole time. Really get that diagonal when you stand up. 5. We're going to take those little pulses in 4, 3, 2, find it, pulse it, hold, little pulse. Just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, one-legged Tadasana in 3, 2, 1. Stand up, hug the knee into the chest. Find that point of focus, tiny little micro bend into the left leg. Side bend to the left, stand back up. Side bend to the left and stand back up. You got it. You're going to really have to find a point of focus here. Nice and slow. And you might find that you don't go to your end range of mobility today, and that's totally okay. 5 more. And 2, then we're going to go to that crescent lunge shape. In 1, good, stand up, hands in, find that crescent lunge and bend the back leg. So we punch over, hands back to prayer. Left arm down, right arm by the ear, and then back up. Push the pubic bone forward, scissor the inner thighs in towards each other, and then finding that opening and closing in. 10. Good. 5, 4, 3, oh, I'm wobbling. 2, and 1. Bring it around. Find that goddess. This time, same thing, but we're going to rainbow the arms. So you're going to rainbow them from side to side. So it's like your hands are the clocks, and you're just ticking from side to side. So last time we were punching, and this time we're just finding that rainbow from side to side. Find your breath. Center into this moment. Use it to help you. Sit down low, squeeze the butt. Knees over your second toes. We got 5. Belly in for 4. Feel it all. Feel what's going on. Stay with it. For 3, stay present. And 2. And 1. Good. Hands come in. Both hands take a little stretch. Left hand behind the head. Right weight's down. We go down and up. Sit down low. Down and up. This is our last standing before we bring it all the way down. So just find that last little bit of fire inside of yourself. My legs are on fire. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Stay in that squat. Bring it around. I know you can. Breathe in, breathe out. Stay in it. Last push. 10. Squeeze your butt. 6, all the way up, all the way down. 5,
4, 3. You don't want to smiling like this then. I'm really on fire. 2. Good. 1. Bring it up, bring it forward. Tiny pulses, pulse. Just pulse it out. Squeeze your butt, pulse it out. Oh, you can do it. I believe in you. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, bring it up. Star shape. Exhale, fold. Turn your toes in. Thank your beautiful body. You're amazing. Little halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take any little variation you want to take here in this fold. Good. Come around to the front of the mat, move the weights to the side. Just find a way to downward dog, take a vinyasa, or just step it back. Inhale, exhale. 3 breaths here, maybe take a child's pose. Good, come all the way down. Come around. We've got one ab sequence, a very short one, and then we'll stretch it out. Stay with it, you can do it. Left hand behind your head, right hand with the weight. Palm up, crunch it up, navel in. And it's like you're offering the weight to your little toe. So it's more than like a twist. We're not twisting, we're side bending. Oh, funny that. More side bending. So just side bend. Let the head rest into the hand so it's supported so you can relax the neck. That's it, just side bend. We've got 10. Try and get your shoulder blades off as you take this action. 5. Then we're going to go to the other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. So to the left foot, palm up, and it's a side bend. So we're not twisting across, we're side bending. Try and get off your left shoulder blade. Head is heavy into the hand. Good. 10. And that's it. We're going to stretch after this, so just stay with it. 5, 4, my core's on fire. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring that down. Hug your knees in. Thank your legs. Thank you, body. Breathe in, breathe out. Slow the breath down. Feel all that beautiful work that you've done. Let it be enough. So we're going to bring the left leg down, right leg up towards the sky. Maybe it stays slightly bent. Maybe give it a stretch. Send your sit bones long. Grab the ankle, grab the back of the leg, grab the toes, whatever's available. You're going to bring your left leg down onto the mat, grab the outside of your right leg somewhere, and bring that right foot across. Now, maybe your hand goes to a T shape, or maybe you can come into the cat pulling tail, and you're going to grab your bottom toes. Only do what works for you today. Then create space from your hip socket to your armpit. Maybe your right foot's on the ground, maybe it's not. Don't worry what I'm doing, do what works for your body. Take 3 big breaths here. Pull that knee in towards your chest, give it some love before circling to the other side. Left leg in, extend the leg upwards, grab whatever's available for you. Maybe the leg is slightly bent, and that's also okay. Just breathe into your body right here, right now. Right hand to the outside of the leg somewhere, foot, ankle, thigh, calf, whatever's available. Maybe the left arm goes to a T shape and you just cross the leg over, or maybe you're grabbing for the foot coming into that cat pulling tail. Let the left shoulder open towards the left side. Create space from your hip socket to your armpit. 3 big breaths here.
Good. Bring the legs in. Bring your left leg all the way down to the left corner. Now your right ankle is going to go either on top or next to it. Shift your hips a little bit to the right side. And then left arm's going to grab your right arm for your banana asana. So we normally do this in yin, but we're just going to do it here. And just that final opening through that right side body. And this might not be super intense, and that's totally fine. Let go of this need that we have to have intensity all the way through the practice. No, we want to cool it down. We want it to be a little bit softer here. Maybe close down your eyes so you can just really be present with this final connection, this final stretch, this final opening. Then just bring your right leg to the corner, bring the arms down, just find a little moment in Shavasana, just notice the right side, notice the left side. Final stretch, other side. Cross the ankle over or put it next to the foot, maybe move your hips a little bit, grab the left arm. And maybe you're a really bendy banana, maybe you're more of a straight banana. Not all bananas look the same, every banana looks different. So just let yourself arrive into this space, let it be a little bit more restorative than kind of pulling or forcing this shape. And then just coming into that final resting space, feet to the edges of the mat, shoulders in line with the hips. And just let yourself rest here. Just stay in this moment where you just let everything settle. This final connection and relationship to your breath through your body. Nice big deep breath in, fill your body up with prana. Hold that at the top. Open the mouth, exhale anything you don't need. Start to move the fingers, the toes. Eventually bring that into a nice big stretch. Stretching through the beautiful lateral sides of your body. Hug your knees in. Thank you, body. Give your body appreciation. And then let's just rock forward and up and back. So forward, up and down until you come into a seated position. Bring your hands to prayer. See if you can just keep your eyes closed in just to continue this final journey of just meeting yourself. Head gets a little bit higher, tailbone gets a little bit heavier. And then just notice how you feel right here at the end of your practice. Bow your head into your body. Find one final moment of gratitude to your body, maybe to the sides of your body that allow you to move freely. And then one final moment of gratitude, the first thing that pops up, I am grateful for, and let yourself receive that gratitude. Right hand to a fist to your belly, left hand to cover it. We bow to seal it in, humbling self to self. Thank you so much for joining me here on the mat. I hope you enjoyed this practice and hopefully see you next time. Please do like and subscribe. It really helps everyone else to come in to meet their bodies and their breath on the mat.